Have you ever felt like no matter how much water you drink, you still wake up feeling parched, sluggish, and stiff in the morning? Perhaps you have noticed your energy levels dipping by mid-afternoon or your legs feeling heavy after a short walk. Most men over 50 believe that drinking more plain water is the ultimate secret to staying healthy and keeping their hearts strong. But today I am going to tell you something that might shock you. Plain water might actually be flushing out the very nutrients your heart and arteries need to stay flexible. I am a urologist with over 12 years of clinical experience, and I have seen thousands of men struggle with poor circulation, cold extremities, and declining performance simply because they were hydrating the wrong way. In this video, I am going to reveal the one hidden mineral that can transform your plain water into a powerful blood flow booster that works while you sleep. This is not about expensive supplements or complicated medical procedures. It is about a simple, science-based adjustment that restores youthful circulation and helps clear the path for your blood to flow freely again. Before we dive into the biology of how this works, I want to ask you a quick favor. Please let me know in the comments which city or country you are watching from today. I love seeing our global community of men who are dedicated to taking charge of their health. And if you are ready to reclaim your vitality and protect your heart, make sure to hit that subscribe button right now so you never miss a life-changing strategy. Let us begin by uncovering why plain water alone might be failing you. For decades, we have been told that 8 glasses of water a day is the gold standard for health, but as we cross the threshold of 50 and 60, our biological requirements change. Think of your vascular system as a complex network of garden hoses. When you are young, these hoses are brand new, flexible, and wide open. However, as time goes on, the rubber can become stiff and narrow. If you simply pump more and more plain water through a stiff, narrow hose, you are not necessarily improving the health of the hose, you are just increasing the pressure. This is exactly what happens in the human body. Plain water, especially the filtered or bottled kind, is often stripped of the essential electrolytes and trace minerals that act as the electrical signals for our cells. When you drink large amounts of stripped water, it can actually create a dilution effect, pulling vital minerals like sodium, potassium, and magnesium out of your bloodstream and flushing them away through your kidneys. This leaves your arterial walls unable to relax, leading to what we call vasoconstriction. When your vessels are constricted, your heart has to work twice as hard to push blood to your brain, your extremities, and your most sensitive organs. This is why many men experience cold feet, a foggy brain, or a decline in their intimate performance. The hidden mineral I am talking about today is magnesium, but not just any magnesium. We are looking for magnesium in a form that the body can actually use to relax the smooth muscle tissue of your arteries. Magnesium acts as a natural calcium channel blocker. In our aging bodies, calcium often ends up where it does not belong, like in the walls of our arteries, making them crunchy and stiff like an old pipe. Magnesium steps in to push that calcium out and allow the vessel to dilate or open up. This process is the foundation of a natural remedy for clogged arteries. When your vessels open up, your blood flow booster effect begins. This is not just about heart health, it is about total body rejuvenation. Imagine your blood as a rushing river. When the river is full of energy and moving quickly, it carries away debris and keeps the banks clean. But when the river slows down, it becomes a stagnant pond where toxins can accumulate. By adding this hidden mineral to your hydration routine, you are turning that stagnant pond back into a rushing river. To understand why this mineral is so effective, we must look at the endothelium. This is a thin layer of cells lining every single blood vessel in your body. It is responsible for producing nitric oxide, a gas that tells your arteries to expand. As we age, our endothelium becomes less efficient. By the time a man reaches 60, his nitric oxide production may have dropped by 50% compared to when he was 20. This is where the mineralized water comes in. Magnesium is a critical cofactor in the enzymatic reactions that produce nitric oxide. Without enough magnesium, your body simply cannot produce the signals needed to keep your vessels open. Furthermore, magnesium helps to stabilize the electrical rhythm of the heart, preventing the palpitations and irregularities that many men start to notice in their senior years. Now, let us talk about the specific action plan to implement this tonight. I recommend a method I call the mineralized hydration strategy. Instead of drinking plain, dead water, you should add a tiny pinch of high-quality unrefined sea salt or a few drops of liquid trace minerals to your glass. This sea salt contains over 84 different minerals that help the water actually enter your cells instead of just passing through you. This is crucial for seniors who often struggle with cellular dehydration despite drinking plenty of fluids. When water stays in the extracellular space, it causes swelling in the ankles and bloating. When it enters the cells, it fuels energy production and flushes out metabolic waste. Furthermore, to truly supercharge your vascular health, you can combine this mineralized water with a natural nitric oxide precursor. One of the best ways to trigger this is by consuming pure cacao. I often tell my patients to enjoy a cup of warm, unsweetened cacao mixed with their mineralized water in the morning. Cacao is rich in flavonols that have been shown to improve circulation as effectively as some pharmaceutical interventions, but without the side effects. This combination acts as a powerful shield against heart attacks because it keeps the blood thin and the vessels wide. Let us look at a real-life example. I had a patient, a 72-year-old retired engineer, who came to me complaining of extreme fatigue and the fact that he had to wake up 4 times every night to use the bathroom. He thought he was doing the right thing by drinking a gallon of plain water every day. I told him that he was drowning his cells and starving his heart. We implemented the mineralized water strategy and added a magnesium supplement before bed. Within 3 weeks, he reported that his leg cramps had vanished, his energy was back to what it was in his 50s, and most importantly, he was only waking up once a night because his body was finally retaining the hydration it needed at a cellular level. His blood pressure even began to stabilize because his heart did not have to fight against stiff arteries anymore. This is the power of working with your biology instead of against it. Another critical factor for men over 60 is the timing of their hydration, which I call the method. This stands for adjust, soften, integrate, and manage. You want to adjust your water intake so that 75% of your fluids are consumed before 4 in the afternoon. This prevents the fluid from pooling in your legs during the day, which is a major cause of nighttime urination. When you sit down or lie down at night, that pooled fluid in your legs rushes back to your heart and kidneys, forcing you to wake up. By using mineralized water during the day, your body handles the fluid much more efficiently. You should also integrate a short 10-minute walk after your largest meal. This light movement, combined with proper mineral levels, helps clear glucose from your blood, which is another major factor in keeping your arteries clean. High blood sugar acts like shards of glass in your vessels, causing micro tears that the body tries to patch up with cholesterol, leading to plaques. By keeping your blood flow high and your sugar low, you are naturally preventing the buildup that leads to heart disease. We must also address the common myth that salt is always the enemy. While processed table salt is indeed harmful because it is pure sodium chloride with anti-caking agents, natural sea salt or Himalayan salt is a completely different substance. It provides the potassium and magnesium necessary to balance the sodium, ensuring your blood volume is maintained without spiking your blood pressure. This is vascular health at its finest. If you are worried about your heart health over 50, you must realize that you have more control than you have been led to believe. You are not a victim of your genetics or your age. You are the architect of your own internal environment. By choosing to stop drinking plain, empty water and starting to provide your body with the electrical minerals it craves, you are sending a signal to every cell in your body that it is time to thrive. This hidden mineral, magnesium, along with trace elements, is the key to restoring that youthful blood flow overnight because it allows your nervous system to switch from a stressed, constricted state into a relaxed, restorative state while you sleep. This is when the real repair happens. Your body cleans out the metabolic waste from your brain and repairs the micro damage in your heart tissue, but this can only happen if the blood can reach those areas. Better circulation means better oxygen delivery, and better oxygen delivery means a longer, more vibrant life. I want you to think about the men you know who seem to have endless energy even in their 70s. They usually have one thing in common: they are not just surviving, they are optimizing. They understand that the quality of the fuel they put in determines the quality of the output. You have spent years taking care of your family, your career, and your responsibilities. Now it is time to take care of the vessel that carries you through this world. It starts with 1 glass of mineralized water. It starts with the decision to stop following outdated advice and start listening to the needs of your mature body. You deserve to feel strong, you deserve to feel clear-headed, and you deserve to have the confidence that your heart is protected. As you begin this journey, pay attention to the small signs. Notice if your hands feel warmer, Notice if you can climb the stairs without huffing and puffing, and notice if your mood improves. These are all indicators that your blood flow is returning to its youthful state. Remember, the road to mastery of your health is paved with small, consistent actions. You do not need to change everything at once, just start with this one hidden mineral. Your heart will thank you, your brain will thank you, and your future self will thank you for the investment you are making today. To further optimize this process, consider the role of vitamin K2. This often overlooked vitamin works in tandem with magnesium to ensure that calcium is directed into your bones and teeth rather than your arteries. When you combine mineralized water, magnesium, and vitamin K2, you are creating a powerful internal environment that actively decalcifies your vascular system. This is how you reverse the stiffness that many doctors tell you is just a normal part of aging. It is not normal, it is a consequence of mineral deficiency. By addressing these deficiencies, you are giving your body the tools it needs to repair itself. Another important aspect is the quality of the water itself. If you are using a reverse osmosis system, you are essentially drinking distilled water, which is hungry for minerals. When this water enters your body, it acts like a sponge, stripping minerals from your tissues to reach a state of balance. This is why remineralizing your water is not optional, it is a necessity for anyone over 50. You can use specialized mineral drops or simply the pinch of sea salt we discussed. The goal is to make the water biologically active. As we wrap up today, I want you to remember that your body is an incredible machine that simply needs the right inputs to function at its peak. You are not broken, and you are certainly not too old to experience a surge in energy and a restoration of your natural strength. These small changes, like adding a pinch of high-quality minerals to your water or choosing cacao over a sugary snack, are the building blocks of a vibrant future. Please understand that while I share this knowledge as a medical professional, this information is for educational purposes and should not replace a face-to-face consultation with your own doctor. If you are taking medications for blood pressure or kidney health, it is vital that you speak with your healthcare provider before making significant changes to your mineral intake. Your health is your most valuable asset, and taking these proactive steps shows that you respect yourself and the life you have built. If you found value in this video, the best way to thank me is to hit the like button and share this with a brother, a friend, or a father who needs to hear this message. Let us build a community where men support each other in staying strong and capable. For those of you who are ready to take the next step, I want you to comment the word flow down below. This lets me know that you are committed to improving your circulation and taking charge of your heart health starting tonight. I read every comment, and I am truly inspired by the stories of transformation that you share. Do not forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you are the first to know when I release new strategies for longevity and vitality. Thank you for spending your time with me today. Keep moving, keep learning, and I will see you in the next video to continue our journey toward mastery of your health and your life. Remember that every drop of mineralized water is a step toward a stronger heart and a more confident you. You have the power to change your story one habit at a time. Stay strong, gentlemen.